Hello and welcome to the Titus Timeout podcast. I'm Jenny Abney-Sivy, and today I'm going to talk about the inputs for the Lynergy heater. In the last podcast from 2 weeks ago, I discussed that the Lynergy heater is an SSR heater that uses a pulse time signal to control reheat to match the space heat requirements. This pulse time signal is called a pulse width modulation or PWM signal. But not every VAV box DDC controls can send a PWM signal. So luckily, the Lynergy heater can take several different types of signal inputs to control the heater, and it's as simple as moving some jumpers on the control board like I showed last time. So let's make some room here and look at the different types of signals it can take. So obviously there's PWM, which is a pulse signal from 0 to 100% of whatever the time duration is, and that would equate to 0 to 100% heat output. It can also accept two 24-volt signals that would give you something similar to the PWM but in two stages. So if you use the first stage, or the first signal, from 0 to 100%, you would get 0 to 50% heat output. If you use the second one, from 0 to 100%, you'll get 0 to 100% output. So it allows you to modulate from 0 to 50 and 0 to 100 in two separate stages. It can also take a 0 to 10 volt signal that would be off at 0 and 100% heat at 10 volts. Or it could take a 2 to 10 volt signal. Your 2 to 10 volts would equate to 0 heat at 2 or below and 100% heat at 10 volts. It can also take a 24 volt signal that can't be rapidly pulsed like a PWM. Now this would work similar to hot water, where when the 24 volt signal is sent, the heater would begin increasing the heater output to 100% over about 4 minutes and 15 seconds. And then when the set point is met, the heat turns off and the heater output will decrease and turn back on again when the signal is sent again. You can also use two binary 24 volt signals. So you would send the first signal, and that would give you 0 to 33% heat. And then your second signal would give you 0 to 67% heat. So both would then give you 0 to 100% heat. And lastly, you can also use two 24 volt signals in a 3-point floating configuration. So this would be similar to how hot water valves work again. One 24 volt signal would increase the heater output, similar to opening a water valve, and the other would decrease the output. And then if you have both of them on, that would hold the heater output constant. So you can see that the Lynergy heater is super flexible in how you can control it. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and thanks for taking time out with us.